Maz at Triple C Create. We'll just chill out, and when the tire gets back here, we'll fill you in.
How about I find a sewing needle, I'll throw it in the ditch, and you guys go find it?
That is sketchy.
Do you see what I got to deal with? Throw a sewing needle in the ditch of grass and look for it for fun. Does this look tell you anything? We'll see you in a little bit. Triple C Creations, short notice, tool, engaged. Well, no, just done. Hey, it's Maz here. As you can see, the weather is finally warm. No snow, no leaves all around and everything. So yeah, we're gonna, you know what, just hold on a second. There, that's better. Enough of that winter spring beard contraption stuff. So we got something new in the yard again, a whole nother project. So yeah. Oh, hey Perch, how you doing? Come to help? Well, it's our friend the train too. Oh, Perch. So give him a second to get by. Oh, okay, I guess he was saying hi. So, new to the channel, you've been with the channel, and well, you've seen the 83. That's basically what started this channel. My grandfather's truck I pulled out of the bush, sat for 16 years plus whatever. We managed to get it running. She's been running for the last two and a half years now. So we got that square body. And then I turn around and, well, I guess my son's got the bug, because you know, he's got a 92 Chevy Silverado, and then he's got another little car he wants to drive around. And well, he picked up a square body. Well, he's got an 86 now. Oh, okay. Well, fine. 2 square bodies is all right. It's not terrible. Oh, wait a minute. Another square body. Well, this one here has had sitting for about roughly 10 years or so. Place I used to work at, really good guy, used to work for a long time ago. And well, customer of mine that I used to deal with there, he got a hold of me and he says, hey, you wouldn't want to do another square body, because I had changed the motor for him a long time ago when I worked for this other shop. And he says, hey, he says, I want to do another engine swap or fix it or do whatever you want. So now we got this truck, we brought it home, and we're going to see if we can get it to fire up. It's been sitting for 10 years, and we're going to do some work on it. And I think the base of it is right now, Yeah, the trains are busy today. So first we're just gonna get this thing to see if it'll run, see if it'll start up, move around, find out what's wrong with it. Might fix a little bit of the rust on it. Big thing is here, we just want to get it on the road, get it running, and then he's gonna decide which way he wants to go with it. So he wants me to try to get this going. We gotta rip the box off, we gotta do some fuel tanks, we gotta go through the inside, we gotta clean everything out. But main first thing, we're gonna see if it'll even fire up. It's been sitting for 10 years at least. So let's get at that one. Let's go grab a battery, we'll spin it over by hand or whatever we have to do. See whatever's froze up, seized up, see if the carburetor linkages move and all that stuff. And yeah, we'll get on that one and see what we do. So I think we found the problem. Just give me a sec here and I'll show you. Still getting the cover off. So I think this may cause a misfire. Get the cover off. Oop, what was that? Oh. I'll find it after. Let's see here. You may have already seen that. So we got rocker, 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 rocker. It's not even push rod's right here. That rocker's there, that rocker's there. So we have no intake. And it's just sitting there. And it's a push rod. Not bent, that I can tell. Oh, there we go. Comes back in the lifter there. Nope. There's the piece that's supposed to go in there. Now where's the nut? Where's the nut? Hello? It's not big enough to go down into the pan. Or it's too big. Oh, there it is. There's the nut. Huh. Stud looks okay. Wow. Can definitely make it tick. It's just a bad nut. Nobody ever checked it. Well, the rocker looks okay. Oh, our friend the train's back. Maybe it's not that bad, to be honest. It's nice and oily up here. A little grungy. But it's not varnished or it's not rusted up. I thought there'd be rust in here from sitting for so long. It's obviously oiling. Well, maybe that's all it's gonna take, and it'll definitely smoke. It'll definitely make it smoke. It'll be firing on that cylinder. The rings won't be seating. It's just gonna push oil past it. And the exhaust valve's still opening, so it'll be kicking it out. And as the exhaust gets hot, it'll probably start burning oil. Huh. Weird, it's just one, none of the other ones are backed off. I'll take the other cover off, see if it's got any problems too. But I got extra nuts here in the shop, so maybe I'll put one on there and we'll just try it again. And I'll be nut, everything, locking nut, snugged it up. Let's see if it actually moves. Grab the whole leader here. Slips or not. Come on. Oh, it's moving. Sit there. Oh, okay, that'll move. Oh, there it goes. Well, it moved. I'm going to fire it up and see what it does. Let's see if this fires up. conditioning actually probably low, but it's actually trying to work. Sitting all these years, and the AC's working. Look at that. Look at the exhaust too. Cleared right up. How about that, eh? Maybe she's got some hope. Yeah, she's on AC right now. Ooh, listen to that. I think there's a little bit of cold there. Yeah, that line's getting a little warm. This is a little bit cold. She's just low. How about that? Pretty impressive. Let's see if we can make the brake light go out. Let's give it a good hit. No. Flowing fluid. Come on. Either way. Oh, or we just, well, it went out. It's running not that bad for something that's been sitting for so long. Oh. Well, give her one pump. Or a fighting chance. And we're just still running off what I put in the carburetor. Well, I think we're gonna do a compression test on this thing, and I'll take the other cover off. I'll go through all the rockers. I did notice when I was setting these ones up, I don't know if some people don't know what I was doing there. I'm sure a lot out there do. If you want to try to set these rockers when they're running, that's why I made this cover. You back them off until you hear them rattling. And then you'd usually tighten them quarter to half a turn. I do a quarter turn, wait a second, half a turn, so I'm not hanging the valves open while it's running. And then it's usually half to 3/4. I've usually had good luck at half a turn. And then, but I did notice when I was going down, these are lock nuts. They're supposed to be stiff. And there was one back here that was really loose. So that's probably what happened to this one. That nut came loose. So I think all these nuts should get replaced. But first we're going to do a compression test on it. Take these covers off. And we'll verify that oil pressure. When the gauge was hooked up, it did say high. We'll have to put a mechanical gauge on. But either way, this motor actually might be a runner. I might be able to use this motor for a while. And I'm amazed that that old Quadajet Q-Jet carburetor. Okay, we'll get the story straight here. I'm partial to Holly carbs and Elderbroocks and Carters and all that stuff, and they're all right and stuff like that. I just like the Hollies. I find them easy to work on, stuff like that. These are a little bit of a bugger. Every time you set jets or anything, you gotta pull the whole top off and everything. But I will give these carburetors credit for one thing. They are very reliable as a daily runner. They got this weird hesitation usually when you open up the front throttles and then the secondaries come in. There's usually a little that whop. They sound cool. You get that whop, but they do have a nasty hesitation when you hit the 4 barrels. Some people love them, some don't. I know there's little tricks where guys have put springs on here to push down on the metering rods in the back, on this metering rod back here, pushes down on these, gets rid of that slop. See this one? See, this one's got a lot of slop in it. And there's little cam adjustments and stuff like that. There's tricks to these. I know a lot of guys that love these carburetors. But They are a die-hard carburetor. This thing sat for how long now? What, over 10 years now? And she just fired right up. Linkages were all C's, and it still sat there, and it's sitting there idling. I haven't adjusted anything. All I do is try to turn the idle down, unseize the flaps, and she's running. Anyways, we're gonna get through all this stuff. I'm gonna go. I just want to verify this. I'm gonna pull all the plugs, and she's obviously got oil pressure. She was firing it up here, and I watched every one of them oil. Take the other cover off, all of this stuff, and my compressions are good. The exhaust is already cleared up, so we've already fixed the ticking. We've already fixed the smoking. If that's all good, drop the oil, see what she looks like. Give her a good oil change, probably a couple oil changes in a row. Run it, change it again, throw a good filter in it, and then we'll go to caps and wires and stuff and everything else. And we'll go from there. And then we'll go to the rest of the truck, and we'll get all this other stuff going. So right now, I think she's a runner. So we're gonna continue on.